Yes!
You have new mail.
Yahoo!
We now are joined by our second
try
guest
that again,
of the evening, Michael, the Kid Cruz.
Woo!
His third appearance.
How you doing, Mr. the Kid?
Hello, my children. I'm doing just fine. How is everyone else?
I feel like we should have like Saturday Night Live has that 7-timer vest or like jacket. We should get a 3-timer. And
that'd
Kid
be
should be
nice.
the first one to wear it with like a crest. You know?
I just want to bring up how I like how everybody brought up the word engagement before I came on, so I couldn't say anything about it.
Whatever you want. Hey, this is a free-form podcast. Like,
I actually fully support it. So I have nothing bad to say.
Oh, you fucked up everything.
Fucking blew it, Mark.
God damn it, Ed. That's it. Look, you're making him hit the bottle. The kid's got his little mini bottle out. What is that anyway?
It's fireball. There was like
All right, we'll do that again. Sorry, but you don't have to. You don't have to talk.
back.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah. We bought that mic just for you.
There's no space issue, is it?
Okay, we're working. I can reintroduce our second guest of the evening, Michael the Kid Cruz.
Holy shit! So excited! We did it twice!
Oh my God! I can't believe you're here!
He's alive. Tiger invited you this time.
How are you feeling, Mr. the Kid?
Yeah, Tiger had a surprise guest, and this is him. Tiger's like, I can't tell you.
Did you not tell anyone? Is that
So I
what-
scratched him on the face.
Who did you think it was?
Huh?
Did you have any guesses?
I thought it was gonna be Sarah.
Okay.
That would have made more sense.
That would have made a lot of sense.
I just told the story. You tell the story.
I mean,
we were sitting down, Doug. As we all saw from like the beginning of the podcast, that your enthusiasm is just nowhere to be found. Like, oh, you got engaged. Yeah, it's good.
You know.
I kind of did that thing. It's alright.
It's already done deal.
It's goes.
Did you put it on 3?
No,
I
I
don't need to.
Oh, okay. Sorry, just
Minus that.
you can edit that out, Ed.
He won't.
No, of
He
course
won't.
not.
He won't.
Say that in.
I listen to the whole thing. I don't think he does.
I got too much to do. That means I'm gonna have to fucking edit it out, bitch.
That's not true.
Make
All right, it's
Westchester.
fine. I've made the time. Whatever. Keep going.
Hi, Mike.
Hey. Email time?
Email time. I want to hear some emails.
Yeah.
I like emails.
So we'll get more back to what's up with you. So. Yeah.
Okay, first one. It is I, Thomas LeBlanc, just a local comic book crusader here to seek out the famous sages of the Wcbj realm. I come bearing questions and cheer. Time is of the essence, my friends, so quick, we must hurry and make haste. Sir Tone, the toughest of Hufferling, this question is for you. How did you get that name?
Why does everyone keep asking that? It wasn't much of a process. Sako, do you want to fill in?
No. Question was for you.
Sako, do you remember why you named him Tough Tony?
Just came across one.
Because it's ironic. It's really not tough at all.
Oh,
So,
I hate that whimper.
Was it a vigorous melee combat match to the death? Obviously, no. Was it given to you by a princess you saved from an evil tyrannical warlock?
Princes?
Princess.
You like it's a matter of fact.
Yeah, you got
Well, actually, for those who missed it, and for the kid, because I'm sure he'll appreciate this, Tony's ID says he's a female. I would like to see this act.
To recap, Tiger really enjoyed that.
Yes.
Because all it takes is a quick phone call, a trip to the DMV to fix it.
Tony's making all the oh dear, but if you would have handled it right away, it wouldn't have been a problem. You have, I think it's 60 days to change your photo if you don't like it.
I didn't notice it.
At no extra charge.
I'm really
I didn't
confused.
notice it until like months after.
Of course you did.
If you fill out paperwork for something, it's like, oh, $50 mail. Like,
You got a 50-50 shot!
Because of course, you know, the New York State government is infallible.
50-50 shot at getting that right.
I'm not even talking about that. Like, what do you do now?
And we all get it right.
Because now if like you fill it out and like I see it says female on your fucking application and you're a male, I'm like, are you like that transgender? Like transgender? It's like you're not a.
Oh yeah, what happened to me?
Not gender specific, whatever the fuck they're calling it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they just don't want to offend you.
But now, wait a minute now.
Would that be funnier though?
Well, hold on a
I
second.
go to the code. It's like, I just watch them stutter and kind of like try to say what they're gonna say.
So,
Yeah,
Mr.
but
LeBlanc, to
from
answer your question, it's not Tough Tony, it's Tough Antoinette.
And now we know how to wear pants.
But from a professional like standpoint, or like cops or whatever, like, do you have to put female on other pieces of paper so that it matches your ID?
Oh,
No,
wow.
not in the slightest.
If the cops pull you over, they look at it and go, wait a minute.
They actually did get pulled over a couple of weeks ago, and they saw the ID and didn't say jack shit.
They laugh at you.
No,
They can't. How do they know?
they were having too much fun writing me a fucking fucking.
Tony's a girl's name too.
Last question for Tony.
Yeah, you could be Tony with an I.
On Staten Island? Tony
Ann.
would totally be Tony.
Tony Ann,
Tough Tony
or
Ann.
Tony with an I, and instead of a
Dot.
dot, you
It's
could
like
do a heart.
right, or
Yeah.
star.
On the I.
How's your heart drawing?
Yeah.
A little butt.
Yeah, it's pretty
A little butt. Your jelly donut is.
Tony with an I.
Or does it say Anthony on your ID?
Before running
Is it a cream-filled donut? Just like
Wait, does
It's Oreo.
Oreo
You
cream.
want it? He'll
no, good.
That's the cream from a man mixed race.
Does it say Anthony on your ID?
The last thing to Tony was, or is it shrouded in sheer mystique? No.
No,
Next time, get to the end of the question, man.
We talked over the rest.
I was.
Waffle's better at this.
Yeah.
It's not my fault he went home.
All right, great, shut up.
Let Tiger
So the idea I always had
Relax.
was that was the joke that I wasn't too tough, and that Nice Guy Jones was actually the tough one. So our names just kind of alternated back and forth.
No, I didn't see Nice Guy Jones as a tough guy. Nice Guy Jones was because actually when I first met him, he really was very helpful.
Oh.
Yeah, so it wasn't an ironic thing.
No.
So he's also
Now
a
it
tough
is.
man.
Now he's a dick. And we love him for that.
I like when Mama mixes our Jones names together and calls me Nice Face.
Yeah, she does. It's true when Nice Guy's around.
Yeah, only when he's around.
Mama calls Babyface Nice Face.
Baby guy.
Go ahead.
Next question directed at
Baby guy.
Babyface of the clan Face Baby. I demand this instant you reveal the location of the 16th century explorer Ponce de Leon's famed Fountain of Youth. Many a man searched through and through, high and low, and were not deemed even half successful as you appear to be. Or are you actually Dorian Gray's nephew, Wendell McEdwards? I actually do compare myself to that portrait. Only the hair, though. The hair is the portrait.
I'm sorry because we were not able to tell when you had stopped reading and started commenting.
Because you continue.
You know,
Hey, listen.
You continue to look.
You read comics all day. You can fucking read?
We'll go into that.
Yeah, I'm
We'll
sure
go
we
into
will.
that.
Two more drugs, babyface. Two more
Okay, the
drugs.
last one's for Waffle. He's not here, so I guess Tiger and Soccer.
No. Let Satan answer it.
Oh, and finally Waffle.
Let me hear you walk the best waffle, Satan.
Why are you so? Why are you so fucking awesome?
Oh,
Why are you so fucking?
why are you so
awesome?
fucking awesome, Waffle?
It's almost as if when you were just a young lad, the goddess Athena picked you up and nestled you in her arms, while you sucked milk from her delicate teat. If I may ask, what did this beautiful mind enriching nectar taste like?
Oh, that's a stupid fucking question. That's how it sounds to me. I don't know.
Your friend Thomas Giordano. P.S. Thanks for being so awesome, guys.
Thank you, Thomas. It's first time
I like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good letter.
We'll send you a gift.
Very thought out.
Very eloquent.
You'll get a
Yeah,
gift
very.
soon.
Took a lot of time.
It's no Chris Carbonero, that's for sure.
Oh.
Spelling great.
I was gonna say he had a lot of really good punctuation in that.
Yeah.
So she was the first.
Did he use
babysit.
punctuation well?
It was
Babyface?
alright.
Oh, it was alright.
There was some.
On a scale from Chris Carbonero to 10, how would you rate it?
Much better word.
Right on to the next
I'll
one.
read the next one.
Okay.
Hey all, and tough Antoinette.
That's beautiful.
So I thought of a few questions this week, and I thought it would interest and entertain not only you and the audience, but myself as well. First,
Because it's all about entertaining you.
Yes.
oh yeah, it is.
Are you not entertained?
First, whenever Ed talks about being in the Boy Scouts, does anyone have a picture of the fat kid from the beginning of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade popping to their head?
Actually, I got a picture of the kid from Up. So that was like a amalgam of Babyface and Ed. If they had a kid, they'd be the kid from Up.
Bastard, I spawned.
You know Herman, the one who was with Indy and the Scouts and played the bugle? That's the one. Also for Ed, there's only 2 podcasts you should be listening to. This awesome podcast, of course, and the Walking Dead audio comic podcast.
Well, I guess this is Gene Grosso.
This is Gene, yes. No others, you hear me, Freddie Dukes? I know most of you got that reference. I did not.
Freddie Dukes?
Yeah.
Group vote?
Nobody.
Wow. Okay.
You know what that is?
No. Freddie Dukes.
I know
Wait,
useless trivia.
that's the Blob, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit!
That's a
Not high five to calling you the Blob, the fact that we figured it out. We work in a fucking comic store.
Wow.
We should know
You're
this.
the Blob. I told you the Blob.
His voice is
Took a lot. It took
Blob.
That's good. He says. It's another big babyface gonna have to apologize for. I'm sorry, Ed.
I see what the next question is.
It's okay. Go
Yeah,
for
this
it.
is going to be good.
I'm sorry I
Janky.
called you the Blob.
Here's another question I thought of that I thought was interesting. Which Chink comic book character do you think most resembles? Is it Tony Chu, Jubilee, Katana, Psylocke, Karma, Glenn from The Walking Dead, either before or after Lucille gave him a massive headache, or some other that I haven't mentioned?
Jubilee.
Yeah.
Probably Jubilee. Yeah.
That face like Glenn, please, I want to be Glenn.
Because of her. Because you were effeminate.
Yeah, you're an effeminate teenage girl.
Do that while again.
who makes explosions
Your
with her
spirit
hands.
animal is a teenage girl.
A Japanese teenage girl.
You got no argument.
I know. I pick on Ching Chong Ding Dong too much.
Wow.
Priceless, and it's all in good fun.
I love that every time I hold up the sign, Babyface actually looks like it.
Or show Mike the sun.
What the hell is in your teeth?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, sunflower seeds.
Finally, if you were able to adopt one mythical or comic creature, which would it be? Lockjaw.
Lockjaw.
Snarf.
You owe me a Coke. Yeah. Anybody else?
I'm thinking.
Well, off the top of my head, probably Lion Cat or Groot. No, Groot.
Come on, Babyface, you want the squirrel from Green Lantern.
Yeah, you know that. You want Chip or Chirp or whatever the fuck is it.
Badge. Badge is a good one.
Nort's annoying.
Hey, no, Nort. It's just Nort.
It's Nort.
I think isn't the G? I always thought the G was
That's what I
silent.
thought it was too.
I
Someone look that up.
Hang on. I thought there was an apostrophe in there, which would make it Gnort.
I don't know.
Is there an issue of Larfin?
Depends where the
His father's
apostrophe
name is Gnelson, or just Nelson.
Yeah,
so
because
it's
they
probably-
pronounce it in the comic book. They have an audio file in the comic.
No, I'm just saying that's probably just Nelson. I was agreeing with you and saying that was wrong.
Oh, okay.
This is all over my
I don't want to high
fucking
five my wrongness.
Okay. So I'm picking Groot.
Shit's about to get real.
I'll choose Rock Raccoon then.
Oh.
In your face, I got the
I
raccoon.
don't think Rocket Raccoon would appreciate that.
Beppo the super monkey.
I'll take Spot, Data's cat from Star Trek: The Next Generation.
I think Waffle should have Comet the super horse.
No, he'd probably say Lockjaw too.
Yeah, you probably would.
Yeah.
We should give Satan Hit Monkey.
Or the Thor
Why?
frog.
I want Beppo the super monkey.
Well, close. They're both monkeys. Who cares?
I'll take
I
Charles
can.
Xavier.
Does he have like a collar and stuff on, or
No.
you just drag him around?
No,
by
he
his
just he's
neck?
exactly the same way he is. It's just like every time that he has to do something for me, he's like, alright. You know. He's exasperated.
Just get shit.
That was me doing exasperated Charles Xavier.
Well,
Wait.
I think that will do it for this letter. I can't wait to hear this week's episode. It's going to be a classic. Hope to be in the audience soon and still waiting for my invitation to be on. Gene Grasso.
Come on anytime you want, Gene. Tell us. You want to come on? Come on. Hey.
Do you guys want Gene Grasso to come on the show? Come on, clap it out.
And the kid?
They're like, hey.
Not if he calls me Ching Chong Ding Dong.
Now that racism.
Thank you, Tom Jones.
I will say, I think in the last month or so, we've become about 25% more misogynistic and about 50% more racist.
I don't think so.
I think the racist
I think it's always been there.
100%.
I was to say, which is 100% improvement.
You guys stopped calling me creepy and now just call me a chick.
I still call you pretty fucking creepy.
You haven't seen me in a while. You haven't seen the change.
You get the 5 o'clock shadow, you're starting to look like a goddamn creep.
Look at you with the
I have a beard. You have like that greasy.
He's always been a
It looks
degenerate.
like birds flying.
If you don't appreciate our sense of humor, then change the channel. What can I tell you? Zip, dip, jib it a bit.
It's a slow curve.
Just hang up the phone.
What?
What? No. Just wanted to do another reference thing. Just change it.
All right, next letter.
That one's out of the park.
All right, here we go. Hey guys, So it made UK papers today that Marvel's new Thor comic in October will feature a female as Thor.
What?
The writer is Jason Aaron. He is clear that this isn't a she-Thor, but the Thor of Marvel. Thoughts? How will this affect the Marvel Universe?
Is it just my question? Is it just a one-off, or is it
No.
like,
No,
it's
it's-
across the board?
That's the
Just
thing that
across,
happens.
across the board.
This is why it pissed me off though. There's still going to be Thor. I mean, we see them in the solicitations with the acts from Uncanny Avengers. There's Thor. So they're saying this female
Well,
is supposed to be a
Uncanny
female
Avengers-
Thor.
That's like a
The
future
timing
thing.
for Uncanny Avengers doesn't always match up with other books.
That's true.
Well, no,
Yeah.
but I'm saying he's using the axe from Uncanny Avengers. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
But the idea is that that's Thor there. So they're saying this is a female Thor. Then it's like that means
Well,
Thor
they're not
is
saying
split
it's a-
Thor in
well,
half.
but they're saying it is Thor too, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Read on, true believer.
I obviously have a fucking clear problem.
Oh, of course.
Well, if I read the article correctly, it's meant to be a woman who's taking up Thor's mantle.
Yes, that he's,
He's actually. I read something today. He's gonna be like mortal during while it's happening or some shit. But like, my fucking problem with it is not like have some female superheroes. There should be great. Why do they have to be the fucking superheroes that are already now? Make a fucking new one. Why do you have to like take an old one and not only of any of them, you're taking one that's a Norse god. Like it's not even just a comic book hero. He's actually someone in a mythology. So you're taking a real or somewhat real, but like factional thing and fucking then changing it. Like just make a new fucking female superhero. Be
So like, if Jesus was on the Avengers, you'd be pissed if they made she Jesus.
yes,
Jesus.
Jesus.
It was clear that this is she Jesus,
Huh?
regular Jesus as a woman.
Oh, that makes sense.
All right.
Yeah, so
I mean, I kind of agree with him.
But Jesus
That's a
probably
fair
has
point.
the ability to change
All right, great. So
genders.
morph and go back and forth, but like make something new.
Well, Loki was a woman for a long period of time.
Yeah, nobody
That's
went nuts
Thor's
for
turn.
that. But the idea is that he's right. I mean, it's not like we don't have.
Well, maybe if they said, well, now it's Thor's turn.
But I mean, we have like female heroes. Just everybody doesn't just want to seem to remember them. We have the Field's Defenders and X-Men are all like female teams.
I don't want to remember.
Oh. There's Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers. There's Miss Marvel, which they just created last year. That apparently, nobody cares or has forgotten about it.
Actually,
No, it's
it's
actually-
this year.
But, yeah, the comic does pretty well, though.
Well, I mean, like, is they're saying like, well, there's not enough female heroes and female representation. Like, we
I
just
don't think
created
it's that. I think
You know-
it's a sales gimmick that's going to work, obviously.
They're not gonna be happy.
Yeah, but people still say
That's
that.
why Wolverine's gonna die.
Goldberg
But
talked about
Jason
it on
Aaron
the
is a solid writer.
That's what
I
it
don't
was
see any
revealed.
reason.
Because that's where everyone gets their comics news from, The View.
And yeah, Jenny McCarthy got to announce it to the world.
Oh, good
Wow.
Wow.
Is she gonna be the new Thor?
My favorite text though about this whole Thor thing that I got was from my friend Alex, who texted me and said, "Thor's a girl?" With all these, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he goes, "What's next? Wonder Man?" And I was like, well, I texted back, I was like, "Well, actually, it's
Hey, you seem like genuinely like confused when I came in and said, "So how do you feel about Thor being a girl?" And you're like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, no, I heard
There's
it
a
from
follow
him.
comic news on the internet.
Yeah.
He's
It's
a
like,
family.
they're not gonna be fucking happy until like there's a female black midget lesbian superhero, and then like we can just cover everything.
What would you name him? What would you name him?
Where?
What would you name that superhero?
Superman.
Miss Apology.
Miss what?
Miss Apology. She just goes around apologizing for everything she does. She's like, I'll go kill a bad guy. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. Sorry. That's my new fucking superpower.
Terrible.
Fucking it's horrible.
It's well thought out.
It's very aggravating to me. Just very aggravating.
Well, I was just gonna comment quick that I think Jason Aaron is a solid writer. I love what I've read of what he's done with Thor so far.
Yeah, he's great.
So I'm interested to see what happens.
I guarantee you, look, it's gonna happen and then everybody's gonna go, oh, that's actually pretty fucking cool.
Well, let me finish the letter. I haven't followed any series regularly but Saga. This one piques my interest though. It will have to be a strong female character to succeed, and the sketch looks interesting. Cheers from London, Irene.
Hey, my sister.
And sister from London.
You guys should check out Jason Aaron's comic new series, Southern Bastards. The series is cool.
Hell yeah.
I haven't read it.
It's really good.
You read it, Tom? Southern Bastards,
Up to
yeah?
issue 3. We should have all 3 of them.
Tiger, have you read Southern Bastards?
Yeah, it's very good.
Is it really?
Yeah.
What's the gist?
This older guy comes back to his
He's got
middle American
secrets.
town. He left when he was younger to go to the Vietnam War, and he had a bad relationship with his father. And it's just one of those like pick type towns, like football, and everyone knows each other, but the football coach is shady. The football team or shady things are going on in town where people are killing each other and whatnot. And
Just make sure you speak up. We have a studio audience too.
It's one of those stories where, you know, the whole time you're reading, you know, something's gonna go down. Some shit is gonna go down.
Right.
And, you know, either you're gonna get, you know, nails on a baseball bat into your head, or someone's thumb up your ass.
Is it
One of those two things.
stereotyping like Southerners? Is it putting them in a bad light?
No. I think it's an honest depiction.
You know
Yeah.
what I've been reading?
What?
$1 Million Eyes by Michael Cruz.
I just finished it.
I hear it's got some reviews on Amazon. Go check it out, kids.
Some reviews.
Only the best.
All right, moving on.
Keep bringing them down here.
Sure thing.
He'll get right on it.
I think Tiger's having some technical difficulties.
Now I got bothered with other stuff.
It's called fucking life.
How's the cigar?
What do you mean you got bothered with other stuff? What do you text?
Ted fucking business over here. You can't hang out. You can't do a
Yeah,
podcast.
Look at that thing.
Smoking a cigar, fucking sending emails. fucking
Tiger
making
Joe and
moves.
Jameson.
Yeah.
Hey, Jones team.
Hey!
Oh!
I just want to point out the 100th episode of this podcast is really not that far away. So I'm wondering if there's anything special planned.
Yeah, definitely. There will be something special planned. Tiger and I have to put our heads together and make it happen. And
Yeah, we
that's that.
were literally talking about that right before we went
Yeah,
on
it's
air.
it's still many weeks away, so there's plenty of time. And
Dan McCool and Evan
Should be
Dorkman.
cold by then.
should be cold by then. There you go, Tony. Thank you. That's one thing we can guarantee. It will be cold.
It'll be breezy.
Yes. Maybe we'll do something outdoors.
To
on
be-
a very thin iced pond.
To be honest, I'd be surprised if you guys didn't do something a little special. If you need ideas, which you probably don't,
No.
let me shove these lame suggestions upon you.
No, we're
A
good.
customer secret talent competition, a quiz about the podcast for the members of the podcast asked by a listener fan who would have to go through the archive for questions.
We would do terrible.
Yeah.
Fear factor of babyface.
I want to know.
Ketchup
That's
factor.
definitely got to do with ketchup and things that terrify.
I do like that one.
I don't like that one.
You're not so jazzed about that.
No.
Things that are stinky.
The ketchup suit.
A friar's roast for TBD.
Oh, that's,
Isn't that like every week?
no.
Think about it. Second, comics question. How about that Southern Bastards, right?
That's funny. That's funny. Look at that. It's a
You're
really good
special,
book.
Bill.
Check it out.
Okay, that's all. Until next time. Bill Sweeney. Thank you, Bill.
There you go, Bill. Thank you all.
In the studio audience.
You can read the next one.
Want me to read?
Sure.
Okay.
Here he goes.
I have an idea for what we could do for the 100th episode.
What's that?
Are you gonna fly in for that one?
You know I don't really live in California. You guys should do like a celebrity boxing match between patrons of the store and John Thompson.
Yeah.
Yeah, the main event could be Heather and John Thompson.
The rematch.
Foxy boxing.
Hello, everyone. It's Braulio. Hey! It's me, Braulio. My evil brother, Wario. So, as usual, straight to the questions, everybody. What? Is there normally like some sort of dissertation before it?
Some
I've
witty
never noticed that
repartee.
myself. If the comic book Jones gang were in a chicken fight, the pool kind.
Oh, is that?
Not a
To be
cockfight.
clear, right? The pool kind of chicken fight, not a cockfight.
Yeah.
Or the dick kind of cockfight.
Satan.
We talked about me and Ed Sherry.
Who would
And
make
Queso Blanco strikes again.
Who would make the ultimate combo, and what would be some funny matchups? I think,
Well, me on top of anyone's shoulders.
You on Waffle would be fucking funny. Because Waffle's head wouldn't come out of the water anyway.
Just
Yeah.
drowning him.
I think me on top of Ed would be pretty good.
Yeah, I think that would be the best one.
I want to see Waffle versus Babyface.
Tiger, who would you choose?
Yeah, who do you want on top of you?
Or vice versa.
Who do you want to be underneath?
Wait, is this the
That's the same
staff?
thing.
Is that what we're
It's
talking
just us, yeah.
about? Us, the podcast or the staff?
The podcast.
You know you want some of this fucking
So the
faggot
staff
to
plus
take
that.
on top of you.
Wow.
It says Comic Book Jones gang, but I mean, we're all in the fucking podcast.
So whose dick do you want rubbing
How
against
much
the back of your
weed
neck?
do you smoke?
I don't know.
I'll poke you gingerly.
Come on, Tiger, you and me.
You're a guest. You're not part of the crew, okay?
I'm an honorary
Let's
member.
get one thing straight.
Tiger, just leave the poll.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be there.
Fuck that.
Does Kid now have the record for most appearances? Or no?
so.
Satan doesn't count. Satan's part of it, you know.
I'd have to look into it.
I think so.
I think the 3 is.
Evans twice, Dan Slott's twice.
No, Dan Slott's
This
one.
is number 3 for you.
Holla at your boy.
Okay. Oh,
I think he is.
So, all right. Anyway, moving on. What was the worst beating you can remember getting from your parents or in general? Tony!
I remember, I wasn't too clear, but I remember falling down the stairs one time, and I had the feeling that one of my parents was behind me.
I got this leaking.
I got beat up by my house!
Like, I remember there was someone behind me, so maybe, like, one of my parents pushed me down the stairs, and I just didn't aware of it, so they came running down. Oh my god, are you okay?
Wait, so you never confronted them about this?
I was like 4.
Yeah, but they were just like, let's
Yeah,
fucking
that's
end
even
this
more
now.
fucked up, man. You're remembering it now. Once again, just like you're a female on your license, get it.
I think you're suppressing a lot of things here. dude.
Yeah,
It's
man, you
explains
take
a lot,
Yeah.
though.
You take a lot of time to fix fucked up shit, man.
Yeah.
Heather, don't marry this man.
Just take like a month and just like
Wait, Tony,
evaluate your
age,
life.
Push him down the stairs.
I don't know.
Finish the job.
If I figured
I
out,
should make up stories like this more often. It's got a really
so,
good
so you
response.
made this up?
Yes.
Oh,
You should not push women
What
with
fun is
glasses
that?
downstairs.
waste
It's
of
only
time.
funny
Tiger,
you don't fucking tell us.
None.
none.
Your father never like clipped you in the
Satan.
back of the head?
No, don't you remember what he was on?
Yeah, Tiger,
Well,
Tiger, your father burned you with cigarettes. He made you eat spicy food at the same time.
Oh yeah, the chips.
I've had many rough run-ins with my little sister, Irene.
I want serious shit. I don't want jokes here.
No. She rules with an iron fist.
I've seen her hit him. It happens.
Yeah?
She still pinches.
Is that why she
with
has
the
to
nail.
live in another
She digs
country?
in.
Fucking pick her up by her throat.
Do you have a restraining order and she has to live in London now?
Is she an Arsenal fan?
Oh no.
Fucking bully.
How about you, babyface?
Something really bad. My mom used to.
Something with
hit us
bamboo
when we were
sticks,
kids.
probably, right?
Oh come on! You never said something
Hey, you put
stupid.
fucking solid home bringing here?
You never said something stupid. And your
Nobody gets
dad.
that fucking whack?
You look like a great U-turn.
Like,
I got whacked.
I'm still coming.
Oh come on! You tell me.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You're
I
telling
forgot.
me none of you ever said something stupid and your dad gave you a quick backhand?
Quick
backhand?
It's like
My-
when
my-
I have it out.
My dad gives
the ring on?
lectures.
It's
My
like a
dad
pimp.
gives would give like 3-hour lectures. He didn't hit us. My mom would hit us.
I broke one of my father's
All right,
ribs
so what's the
once.
worst beating your mom ever gave you?
I got the best. I never really got beaten.
God, the best.
No, but
she
my
did
mom
beat
has 5 kids. The other ones got beaten.
Man, it makes sense why he's such a fucking pussy now. Jesus
The kid.
Yeah, my grandmother used to. She used to hit me with the wooden spoon. That's what it was.
Wooden spoon?
The wooden spoon or the slipper.
Yeah.
She would whip that shit
Yeah.
where you were.
Like Eddie Murphy's mom?
Yes, quite literally. She would throw it.
Yeah.
Get it.
My mom used to, well, it's funny now, like, you talk to my mom, if you have my siblings together, my mother's like, no, I never hit you. And it's like, what? She's like, well, no, I pull a little bit of hair on your head. But it's like, no. I remember my mother and my sister rolling around through the fucking living room, into the dining room, into the kitchen, and me running in my room at like fucking 7 years old being like, oh my god, they're gonna kill each other. My brother being like, no, don't worry about it, it's okay. My mother used to my mother would pretty much grab whatever was close by. The wiffle ball bat hurt. Wiffle ball bat was definitely something that was very painful.
I mean,
Not nice.
I've seen my dad get into fist fights with my older brothers.
Yeah. There you go.
The one.
See, like my sister would usually just jump on top of me, and we'd run, and my brother would be like fucking Switzerland, hanging on the fence. See, he'd pick his racehorse to see who he thought was gonna come out on top.
I don't know, my dad prescribed to the shit when I was a kid was, you wanna cry? I'll give you something to cry about. And then from there, oh yeah, you got something to fucking cry about.
Yeah, but you know what? You see, your dad probably lost because he didn't know kung fu. He's not.
He's not the
Asian.
master? Oh, he's not?
He's not the hard master.
Babyface gets his Asian from his mom.
You're a happy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My dad fight. My mom's.
He must have got his ass beat the whole fucking time, man.
No, my dad could fight. My dad lived in Brownsville when he was a kid.
That means what? He didn't know kung fu?
Oh, he still got into fights.
What's brown?
He didn't know karate, but he knew
Brownsville
karate.
is like the worst.
All right, moving on. Let's see. Hold on, this got moved. If the CBJ gang, I love that with the CBJ gang. The CBJ gang were in the Breakfast Club. Which characters would everyone be? Babyface would be the emo girl one.
Oh, definitely.
Sally Sheen,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
I think there's no even like hesitation on that thought.
I think Waffle would be what's his name?
Judd Nelson.
Judd
Without a
Nelson.
doubt.
Bender?
Oh, yeah.
I always see him.
John
Yeah.
Bender.
Yes. Yes, you would.
Uh,
You would be Molly Ringwald.
No, that's Tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think Tiger would be.
Amelia?
wait, I would be Molly
Actually, no.
Ringwald?
You would probably be Emilio Estevez.
Emilio Estevez? The jock?
Probably.
No, he wasn't the job.
Of the three left.
Oh yeah, he wasn't the job.
I mean,
Tony-
Ed would be the principal, or
I was gonna say.
Who was
No,
also
I-
the chief in Die Hard.
Tony would definitely be. What's his
janitor.
name?
Whoever the nerd was.
Yes, exactly. The one who wanted to kill himself.
Was it-
Anthony Michael
Anthony Michael
Yeah,
Hall.
yeah.
I was going to say John William Scott.
And Anthony Michael.
Anthony
then
Michael Hall.
That would leave Tiger as Molly.
Fucking Molly
You're the
Ringwald.
pretty one.
You want to trade then?
You're not the pretty one. Tony.
Anthony Michael Hall did the Dead Zone. Anyone watch
I
that
never
show?
thought Molly Ringwald was pretty.
No,
Pretty
she's not.
one.
No.
The emo one was prettier, so I went.
Redheads.
Wait.
Of course, you would fucking think that.
What is
Yes,
one story
me
that
too.
you guys are reading that you would like to have a set of action figures created for?
Well, I already got Preacher figures, so I'm pretty set.
My dinner with Andre.
Justice League United, because I'm waiting on Animal Man and Adam Strange. I'd like figures of both of those characters.
Actually, I'd like $1 Million Eyes action.
Yes, you can make a really dope John Connor figurine.
That's what I would do.
In Disney World, he's running around. Oh, look at this.
I would say Chew or Saga.
You
Saga
the Saga
figures
ones
would
are
be
coming.
cool.
Yeah.
Get a lion cat.
The vehicles would be cool. A giant tree. I mean, you can make that in your backyard.
You know, I wouldn't mind a boy set actually.
What?
I'll tell you.
Boy set.
You're looking
Yeah.
for a
Yeah.
boys set.
Get out of your
You know, like a boys' bedroom set? You know what I'm saying?
Get out of your system. Hope you love it. Yeah, it's,
Oh, yeah.
it's wonderful.
You just wait for the soccer
Heather's
top.
just holding her face turned red.
Do you want a canopy over your bed with little lights in it and shit?
All right, well, this is a reiteration. What does everybody think about female Thor? Pass. Also, what did you think of them announcing it on The View? That the View was where. Well, no, nobody said if
Well,
they
it's
made them
interesting.
happy or not.
It made perfect sense as everyone gets their national comic news from
Everyone-
everyone
that's-
that's on menopause and entertainment.
Whatever
That's
it was
more-
on every major news.
The
media
View
outlet.
is Marvel's go-to because that's also where they announced North Star's wedding. Ooh, yeah.
Whatever
Did they
works,
really?
so
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
They announced
that.
it on The View.
Thanks for answering my questions. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you, Braulio.
Braulio!
Nothing of what's going on in the view. Sorry, guys.
Moving on.
Probably was half asleep over there. This is good shit.
Yeah.
Look excited.
We got two
Braulio
emails
looks
left,
like he
right?
just got back from Colorado. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Wow. We got two left. I'm gonna read the next one and Tiger read the last, I guess.
Go for it.
Still a beer.
Unless you want to read one,
fridge.
Tony.
Huh?
You want to read one?
I wouldn't mind. I actually haven't read an email.
Oh,
This one's for you, Tony.
What's your wine?
Oh, it's one of my favorites.
I think you'll live it up the course.
Enjoy your
right?
wine and your fireball. All right. Don't drink my
Finish the
Coors
fire.
Light.
Evidently, Mr. the Kid was taking some of Sacco's Coors Light.
Do you want some of my scotch?
Yeah, I had some scotch.
I was like asking a little kid if they wanted fruit by the foot.
We have one in the back.
Sadie brought this enormous bottle of Jack Daniels, which is kind of
Kenny, you
near
gotta
empty.
work better with the fucking. Come on, man. The
And
camera, you gotta polish.
full
I'm like, not
bottle
even
of Johnny
fucking here.
Walker
You like just like
Green
trail
Label.
off the camera.
Nobody
Like,
cares
that's
about
not
you,
real.
Tony.
I wish Matt
Thanks.
Flick had a camera. Give it to Matt, will you?
Yeah, man.
Matt chose not to bring his camera.
Nah, Matt's enjoying himself. This is gonna be bothered with Kenny's fucking.
On with the email.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I brought
oh my
I
God.
brought the scotch
Oh
because
my
I got.
god, this is his picture. We're gonna come back to that in a second. How his picture's super creepy, but we're gonna get to that. It's time to play the game. Hey there, here's a riddle just for Tiger. There are 3 apples, there are 2 sons and 2 fathers, each one gets an apple. How is this possible? The answer next week. So Tiger is now whipped for life. He's now Mr. Brown Tiger. So Tiger, did you have to fight other tigers?
Yeah, Tony, can you let him answer the question?
No,
Can you let him
Jesus
answer the
Christ.
fucking
Right.
riddle, man?
Sorry, alright.
He's so hyped up on sugar, he can't. Just gotta get it out.
The riddle again.
There are 3 apples, there are 2 sons and 2 fathers, each one gets an apple. How is this possible?
Well, one of the sons is probably one of the fathers, right?
There you go.
There you go.
Genius.
That was fun.
Science?
Grandfather,
beat.
father, son. Yeah.
Am I right, Renee? All right. No answer next week neither.
Yeah,
I'm a fucking genius.
He's hopped up on cigars. He's unstoppable.
That's it. You've had enough wine.
Move on.
So Tiger is now whipped for life.
We got that already.
So Tiger, do you have to fight other tigers and prove your male dominance so that Brown Sarah would pick you as her life partner?
Listen, I picked her. She didn't pick me.
Oh!
Wait, other way around.
Somebody post that on Sarah's Facebook page right now.
Whatever the right answer is. Quote Tiger.
He's like that one. That's the one.
Do I have to make a phone call to ask for permission for you to say that?
Second one's a reiteration.
Don't be ridiculous. I'll tell it later. It'll be fine.
How did you pop the question? I think we already heard that.
Yep.
Goats, lake. Hey, you want to get married? Okay, cool. Hey, Socko, what the fuck?
Yeah.
A long time ago, you said you were going to have the kid on the podcast and talk about his crappy book.
Crappy book? What the fuck do you think you are? You write a book, you little fuck.
He's right over there in the creepy register.
No, suck it into it right now. Come on, hold on.
Okay.
Finish the fucking.
I freaking picked up the thing and read it. I have to say, I would rather have seen Babyface stick his face in Ed's ass than read that horrible book.
Wow! Irony! Now, remember, this person had no idea you were coming on the podcast.
That's pretty good.
Go on.
That's pretty damn good.
Go ahead.
Well, he's right behind.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Actually, I don't know about that because this was sent 1 hour ago. It's 10:30.
Okay. Finish.
So Heather said that Tony pleases her first before he gets some. Honestly, I wouldn't want that greasy mouth anywhere near something that could get easily infected.
Wow.
Oh my god. Wow. So who walks home and who's driving a 2-ton vehicle right towards your lard ass?
Wait,
Give me a head start.
Donut up in your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Tony, after the show, you want to take him outside, take care of some business?
I'm gonna put the boots to him, medium style.
Why after the show?
Put the boot
now?
When I say put the boots, I mean like I'm gonna fucking get it. Like you wanna put the boots there, bro? Yeah, put the boots.
Yeah, sure.
How do you put boots on? What do you do with your shoes?
Put the boots, bro. Come on.
You put what?
Yeah, I put the boots to it.
Speaking of infecting and pleasing, which is actually a sentence and like no comma whatsoever, so nice fucking grammar, moron.
Ooh.
Somebody's a little fucking sensitive.
I'm actually a little pissed off.
I'm shutting off the air conditioner.
I call bullshit on you being able to saxophone. Once again, fantastic grammar. You're already in the running for this year's Carbonero Award.
Two saxophone. Boy, Tony, can you two tap saxophone?
Damn right, I could toot and bop bop and skip little bebop.
Oh!
Wow! Shit's about to get infected!
Alto sax.
Oh, man.
It's been known to be infectious, yes.
All right.
Do you wear tutus?
Just for your information, he plays alto sax.
Wait. Look how Heather's sitting now. She's cross her legs where there is no access. She's terrified.
I suffered there fucking 10 times. I never thought that once. You fucking
Stop it! We're trying to focus our hate on Renee.
wow! This cat's coming from everywhere.
Okay.
I read a duck. That was horrible.
Once again, Tiger and I will clean that up tomorrow.
Yes.
$5 off your paycheck next week.
He works here? Jesus Christ. You give me a job? What the fuck? I'm unemployed.
Okay.
Read more comics.
Plus, I wouldn't want your mouth anywhere near the mouthpiece of my saxophone. Oh, you have a saxophone, is that right? I'm sure you do. I need a gallon of
I think that was a
disinfectant.
dick joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's like the worst
many.
reference to dick I've ever heard in my entire fucking lifetime. And I work at a porn store.
Tony's angry.
Yeah, you get really fucking
fired up.
Why you
His
still
beard is
fucking
getting
butthurt,
longer
bro?
by the moment.
He's fired up. He
Jeez, let me
stopped
see.
eating the donut.
I need a gallon of disinfectant to get Tony's grease off. Now questions. Anyone care who won the FIFA?
It's not the
Once
FIFA.
again,
Come on.
It's pronounced FIFA.
FIFA is a governing body, not the tournament. And I care.
The World Cup, yeah.
Yeah.
I care too.
Once again, I'm officially nominating him for like the Carbonero Award for grammar and excellence over here.
There you go.
Who in comics would you like to see have a relationship?
They all have.
Who in comics would you like to see have a relationship?
Tiger and the Kid.
Babyface and
Yeah. I would call you so fucking hard.
Becky Cloonan and Amy Reeder.
What the fuck is that?
I thought it was character.
Well, Let's play that back the next time 80's on the podcast.
Can't wait for that one.
With
But I
just
do
a
miss her.
smile on your face.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Heather, he misses it.
Wow, thanks. I'm batting 1,000.
The Rocket Girl trade came out last week. Check it out.
Hell yeah. Her and Brandon Montclair kicking ass.
Taking
Alright.
names.
Yeah.
Get on.
He's already there.
Okay, so fat. Wonderful. Let's see. Do you feel there is any character who would work better as the opposite sex?
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah.
Wolverine.
Ooh, yeah, X-23.
Yeah, X-23 is awesome.
Absolutely. Shazam, because he's a fucking fag anyway.
Larry Marvel's
That's why Ed likes him so much.
WCBJ touching nerves over the goddamn place.
Right. And we do condone gays.
Let's see.
That's a bumper sticker for you.
That's my goal every week is to make Tiger put his head in his hands.
I love the gays. They're great.
We hire transsexuals.
That's right. Tony works. Well, no, you're gonna show him he is.
He's gender unsure. He's not transsexual.
He's gender neutral.
Gender neutral.
So, Comic
Gender
Book
neutral
Jones
Tony.
is an open supporter of alternative lifestyles.
Yes, we agree with that one.
Hell yeah. Okay, how do you feel about the new TMNT movie?
I don't know what's TMNT mean.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You made it.
That joke.
Honestly, I don't give a fuck.
Completely disinterested, but man.
Oh, actually, I saw the what do you call that? The trailer there. That looked pretty cool.
I would still see it though, just because of the turtles.
I gotta say, I prefer the old costumes that they had. I think those hold up better.
The noses are weird.
Yeah. It's like making Godzilla CGI.
They're super monster.
Well, looking at the Shredder. The Shredder's like a fucking Gigantor, fucking Michael Bay robot type bullshit.
Yeah.
With like one blade, and then
Yeah.
3 blades, and then 88 blades.
He did Splinter alright.
Just like
Shredder.
Wu-Tang.
Shaolin.
Who's the little
36
alien dude?
chambers.
I think the
The RZA should have directed it.
RZA been a dope fucking director.
the hard master.
Let's see. Well, till next time, fuck you, Tiger. I can speak Spanish. Renee, pa la la la
Barely.
la 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 la.
Thank you, Renee. I thought that was a cunning email.
Fuck you, Renee. I'll see you outside.
Kenny, you got a shot there of what the kid is drinking so far tonight.
He didn't drink that whole bottle of wine. I drank some.
Well, but still,
Drink
you
a
went
little
from wine to Fireball to what are you drinking right now? Johnny Walker
Johnny
Green. And chasing it with a Coors Light.
Yeah.
It's a good night.
There you go.
He drank a lot before he came here too.
I've been drinking all day.
What'd you drink?
I had 3 Mike's Hard. No, I had Twisted
Come
Teas. I like
on.
Twisted Teas. I got
Yeah,
bad
Mike
belly.
was
I got bad
hard,
belly.
so
So
that
Come
I
on.
had 3 22s of Twisted Teas, about 2 beers, and just a couple other substances during the day while I was cleaning, doing some things. And I had to come down.
But if you have a bad belly, maybe you shouldn't drink
maybe
so
shut the
much.
fuck up. I don't know.
First time
Everything's relative in this situation, you know? Like, don't fucking harass me, I'm not harassing you, okay?
Why are you touching her?
Maybe.
Hey.
you smart.
I gotta do something. Tiger's not next to me. Normally
I think we have one email left.
Oh, okay, another email?
Yeah, we have one more. Alright, here we
I should
go.
have emailed. Like, who's that awesome dude you got on tonight?
Who, me?
Still not too late.
Hello, motherfuckers.
No gas is still that one.
It's Chris Horrible, Grandma Pagapa Canario.
These first few questions are regarding episode 83, which we don't know what that is.
Hey, episode 83.
That was 2 weeks ago.
That was
what was
David
that?
Finch Geronimo.
Yes, that was. Yeah.
All right, Robert Geronimo was on.
Is anyone else grossed out by Tony making mini showers in the store's bathroom? Or taking mini showers in the store's bathroom?
What?
Waffle is.
Do you take showers in the bathroom?
Takes many showers and he splashes his
What, you
hand.
give yourself whore baths?
Clean your man. What the fuck?
So, a whore bath?
Clean your man.
He just looked at Heather and said, "Clean your man."
She does. She cleaned me quite out before. It was quite.
That was a good one. I like that. That's why he's reloading with Oreo donut filling.
Cleaned it out.
Renee, your opinions don't matter. We
Oh,
talked
the
about
kid's
this.
texting the
Had
ladies.
one.
So, someone mentioned Babyface sending Griffin messages and nudes.
Someone, it was Waffle.
So Babyface, why are you sending Griffin nudes?
I said I didn't. I don't have his number, and I wouldn't.
I don't have his number. That's the
That's what I
problem.
said.
I don't have his number.
But I wouldn't.
Right, but you shouldn't even mention that you
I
don't
don't
have
have-
his number because that means the intent is
No,
there.
there is no intent.
Oh, there's
So don't
intent.
say
There
that.
is no intent, Kenny.
Oh, there's
over, bro.
intent.
You guys got a fucking date, little read some books, fucking watch a fucking movie or two.
No.
You know, kind of cuddle. What the fuck?
No.
I don't know. That's not very emphatic. No, it's like no.
He doesn't want to come.
We just haven't got the date yet.
He's playing hard to get. Let it be.
Yeah.
Him's a rebound.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Touch my pecker.
No. Fine.
Over the pants and stuff.
Tiger, please.
Right now, Griffin, I hope he.
He's up to the episode with Tiger's dad.
How do you know?
You just dig in that hole. Dig in that butthole.
We talked on Facebook.
Do you Skype each other?
Babyface drops
No.
off his girlfriend and he's like, let's see what Griffin's doing.
No.
And Griffin's like, leave me the fuck alone.
Is Griffin your side chick? Is that how it works?
No. Griffin's a dude.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
Don't call Griffin a
all right,
shit.
can we just say that you know, if that was your choice, we don't have any
No,
problem
he
with it.
messaged me saying, "What's up? I'm bored at work."
You don't have to be embarrassed.
I'm bored at work. I don't know what you're doing.
On Facebook?
Yes.
Attention to me.
So give him your
I
number.
don't feel like it because you guys are gonna think we're so cute.
What do you break? Is it text or something?
Somebody's lying or something.
I don't have
voice
any
got
dudes.
really, really high.
Yeah.
Get high.
You had way too many subconscious thoughts about this.
No,
man.
I have no gay thoughts.
Do you understand the awkward situation you're in is because you put
Oh
yourself
yeah,
in it?
I understand. I've been told I need a tape recorder.
What?
Yes, I've been told I need a tape recorder.
Like-
Those are the things that I say.
Like,
'Cause I'm like Tobias, but not as
like
I think
Tobias?
Tony Lee's a tape recorder.
No,
I was
no,
like, I don't
Like
know
on
what that means.
rest
Who's that birthmark on the back
Exactly.
of his side?
I know Buddy Lee, he was the Levi's.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like Tobias from Arrested Development, just not as gay.
That's gay. All right, Tiger.
Yeah,
Meaning there is a starting level of gay that you're implying.
Accidental
You're
gay.
like a barrage of
Accidental
missiles with
gay.
no shield.
Accidental gay.
What's accidental gay?
Accidental gay is saying the wrong things and it sounds
Accident,
gay,
it's like,
but
I'm
you
sorry,
need
my
to be
dick popped
gay.
in. That was an accident that I just, I pulled it out.
Well, see, I don't drink anymore, so that shit can't happen.
Oh, so you're only
Oh, so when
accidentally
you were
gay when
drunk,
you
you
drink.
did-
No, I'm not
Thank
accidentally
you.
gay
That's
when
what
I'm
I'm saying.
drunk
So you're saying
either.
when you were drunk, you did gay shit.
you're on purpose.
No.
Like,
No, you're
I
not
think I
you're
tried
the
to-
one rubbing my leg.
You're a grunk.
yeah, you like it. Really?
Anyway,
If we're talking about
it
this,
tickled. That's why I laughed before.
there
Oh, babyface, why?
is there a difference? Is there a difference in definition between an accidental gay and a half a fucking fag?
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, who said have a fucking fag?
No,
Slow your roll,
Was that your Uncle Eddie again?
Is that what they call you in your house, Ed?
Offending babyface.
I've heard many of my Italian friends use that phrase.
I know, yeah. I've also heard of Gasian.
Don't look at me.
How about it, babyface? You remember the Balloon Nut Wrestling League?
If you sleep in the same bed as a dude, but make it like head to toe, that's like, all right, you kind of have a fag, you slept in the same bed. But accidental gay is like, oh, accidental, my dick just, it was in your butt, that's accident, I'm sorry.
There was a girl there. It's okay.
She was watching!
Oh,
I'm over here now!
Alright,
wrong.
let's switch gears here. Ed, how much do
Is
you...
that in the letter? Let's switch gears.
No, I'm moving things.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Ed, how much do you pay your Negro manservant?
Whoa! Not enough, motherfucker.
Yours used incorrectly, by the way. It's YOU''RE, where it should
Oh, okay.
be YOUR.
So that's right, my Negro manservant, Westchester.
Son of a bitch.
Yes, he's right here. Hello, Westchester.
Does he come from Westchester?
Introduce yourself.
I don't gotta do what you tell me to do, motherfucker. You big jolly green motherfucking giant.
You must not pay that dude enough.
He's actually wearing black today.
He tells me, take your car, drive me to work. I'll give you 25 cents a gallon. I said, I ain't got nothing to do.
It's okay, Westchester.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Does he touch you inappropriately?
What?
Ed, do any other your other
Motherfucker
uncles-
can't find it to touch me.
Was that sentence as bad?
Oh, am I done?
I don't think you're done. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm done.
Ed, do any other your other uncles
Any
ha-
other your other?
Wait. Let me read the whole
Any of
sentence.
your other.
Holy shit.
Ed,
Write this on the ferry.
do any other your
Get ready
other
right now.
uncles having gambling problems like Uncle Ed?
Wait, hold on. Time out. Hold on.
First off-
wait, I gotta jump in here. Hold on.
Okay.
Corrections,
All
please.
right, Chris Carbonaro, who wrote this, is sitting right here. He just said that he was writing it on the ferry, but he was clearly writing it here tonight.
This was
He had
an
his
hour
notes.
ago.
Right, exactly.
So you didn't. Wait,
No,
wait.
so you still fucked
So you
up.
had a source material that you could have corrected
Can we
and
pull a
then
book off the
didn't.
shelf and ask him to
Alright.
fucking read
So
it?
you fucked up twice.
Kenny, shut the fuck up. You're on the podcast.
And to answer your question,
Yeah, tonight you'll flick bot.
I think he should have that.
But that shit
my
picks
uncle
it
Eddie
up,
does not have a gambling
right? You said that
problem.
picks.
You what?
My uncle Eddie does not have a gambling problem.
It's called a system.
Neither do I. I just fucking
If you win,
I have no idea.
does he buy you a nicer sweater?
Can you give me some tips?
Ooh, that's it.
I'll take that tip.
As you have a
No,
shark
see,
tip
Ed,
in
see,
your
here's
mouth.
where you fail sometimes. Right now is not the time for you to get quiet and awkward.
Yeah, no. He's,
Yeah, this is when you should be talking.
yeah.
Tell me about it.
85
So
episodes.
my uncle Eddie's actually no. Now he's a pallbearer at Harmon Home.
That's depressing.
Is that a
Paul
thing?
there. Don't fucking make me sad,
Before
bro.
that, he was a bartender.
Oh, there you
even
go.
worse.
That's what you got to look forward to, kid. You're gonna start carrying your friends by the handle.
Bartender, reload
His
me.
future's a pallbearer.
Yeah, right. That's what you got to
You
look
know what?
forward to.
He enjoys his work. You know,
Sure he does.
he's
How much does he put in his flask every day before he goes to work? That's the
Jesus
question.
Christ.
no. He's not drinking.
Don't you talk about my Uncle Eddie like that!
Yeah, it's very
No,
sensitive.
no.
Did you fucking think?
Well, we have a
What's going
special.
on?
He had a rough
Sounds like a
time,
drinking
but
problem. It's a
you know
system.
what? He's worked his ass off, and he's got himself back together again.
Yeah.
You know, I'm happy.
Wow, you know what, man? I was fucking around about Uncle Eddie, but I was so
Wait a minute.
like saying Uncle Eddie's like fucked you up and he's fucked up. It's just so funny that we're learning more and more about Uncle
Your
Eddie.
uncle is.
You like turned into a
Humpty
precog.
Yeah.
My uncle is Humpty Dumpty.
You just said he put himself back together again.
Somebody has to send Eddie's sister in London. Can you please send a link to the podcast, like 3 podcasts, to Uncle Eddie? I'd love to have Uncle Eddie
No,
on.
he's a great guy. Hysterical.
Yeah.
Some of the best one-liners.
Not
I've
after
ever
he
heard.
hears all the shit you're saying about it on the podcast. He's gonna come over there and like beat you like a random mule.
Whoa.
I have 3 alcoholic, degenerate gambler uncles, and I say the same thing about them. They're great guys. They got their shit together.
You're an ass. You're an ass, Sacco. You know that? You know that? No.
Those are usually the best guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Have a good time?
I'm right.
Continue.
They know how
Let's
to
get
time.
through the letters.
Whoa.
This podcast is going to go on forever.
Wow.
Is there any more than the letters? You're just reading letters? That's what's fucking going on? I want to get this guy a fucking babyface, a crown, or like a tiara. I'm going to get you a tiara.
Oh, fuck you.
How much should I do for you to wear a tiara all
Well,
day? at work?
we got to talk about $1 Million Eyes still. We got to finish this letter.
Dude, I got stories and stories. You know what I've been up to.
So let's go.
All right, here we go. Babyface Drawn Mode. Do you actually preform hip hop step dancing?
What?
I'm only half the group.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, that's right.
Who was the other half?
I believe it was
Robert Geronimo.
Oh, perform. Nice.
Yeah, it's supposed to be perform,
Perform.
not preform.
Preform.
How it's spelled. I'm just reading it as it's
Preform. Fucking iPhone.
I don't fully remember how.
Oh, wait. Chris Carbonaro just said fucking iPhone autocorrect.
Yeah, wouldn't autocorrect to the correct fucking way?
Not grammar.
You're on the ferry.
it's an iPhone. It's not supposed to correct
But
grammar.
why aren't you looking while you're writing?
Shut up. You're on the podcast.
I'm still talking to you. Who gives a fuck?
Okay.
All right, let's move on. These next questions.
I think Kenny and Chris Carbonaro have a fist fight.
I hope so.
That's our first celebrity. That's our first celebrity.
Can I bet on it?
Just before it starts, could you give the camera to somebody else?
Give it to somebody else anyway.
There's the sniper wheel.
Let's continue. These
Tiger deal.
these next
Get nice and
questions.
tight on his
These next questions, they're Westchester.
He has said that sentence about 6
How
times.
did you spit
I wanna
on my
hear the next
cheek from that
question.
far away?
Were you fapping on the boat while you wrote this?
These
Like, what the
next
fuck?
question is about who am you be?
Preforming.
These next questions are regarding episode 84. Ed, what is your favorite nickname for an asshole?
I got a new one. The Rusty Wagon Wheel.
You already had a rusty fucking sheriff's badge.
Yeah, and the
Well,
rusty
that's-
I think you've taken rusty and you're very quick. I don't think you realize how quick you are.
No, he didn't make those
The
up.
leather Cheerio.
Have you ever heard of an asshole called Rusty Sheriff's Badge?
No, they're a fucking asshole.
An asshole's an asshole's an asshole. Michael Cruz.
No. A literal asshole. Like a balloon knot.
Like a balloon knot.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to look at
Have you
that.
ever heard Rusty Sheriff's?
No, as it is, I get uncomfortable when they start gaping and pouring. Like, stop it. I'm just gonna open it up. Like, that's a rusty sheriff's asshole, if you want to talk about it. But I don't want to see that. Stop that. No, I don't want to.
Sheriff's
all right.
asshole.
Tony, if he ever walks into the shop, don't sell him any ass porn.
No,
I like big butts.
You like big butts?
Don't lie.
But from the side, not from the
Drink
directly.
I don't like when it's open. You know, like keep it closed, man. I mean, let me know what the mystery of what's inside.
Of what's inside the asshole?
Yeah. It's gonna be poop. No, that's up in the fucking digestive tract. Learn your shit, bro. Go to science class.
Shit, we're talking about shit, so we learned.
So to answer the question, leather Cheerio.
Leather Cheerio.
All right.
What do you think of that one, kid? Leather Cheerio?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
All right, so this question doesn't seem to be directed towards anybody. Would you be a part of the Jedi religion? And a part is not a part; it's a part.
A part of.
Oh, that's right. In Australia's new census, they list Jedi as an option for your religion.
I would kill everyone around me ever to be a Sith Lord. That's all I want in my life.
Really? That's
To me, if I could pick anything,
you would give everything.
I would give everything and anyone.
Writing your ability
murder
to write.
everyone. I would fucking be bathed in blood just to be a Sith Lord.
Would you kill me?
It can only be one.
I almost feel like we should end the podcast on this.
Sounds good to me.
But there can only be one Sith Lord, though, right?
Yeah.
Only one.
Yeah, well.
Well, one Sith
Well, an
Lord
apprentice.
and an apprentice.
Yeah,
But I'm saying like the master and apprentice.
I thought you'd be my
But there-
apprentice.
wasn't
I don't
there
think you have
more
it in
before
you.
that?
You're too
two,
nice.
always two.
Yeah.
You're too nice.
Tiger can be your apprentice.
Fuck Tiger.
Are you kidding me? He'd be like the fucking Dark Lord himself.
True.
This dude
He
can't. No,
would
he's
kill
no.
the kid.
He'd have to go ask the new missus if he's allowed to go fucking kill a village. He'd be like, "Can I go do this?"
At least he has a mission
Bartender?
to go home to.
I got a missus.
To go home to, I said.
He stole his last missus' car.
I didn't steal her car. Yeah,
Wait,
still doing
hold on,
emails. Wait, bring this up yet.
Before that,
angry
answer
tiger.
2 questions.
Yes.
Do you have a car?
Not at the moment.
But is it in your possession?
It's at the shop.
The shop. Which shop?
The shop.
Auto body shop where? What
Picking it
street?
up, you or her?
Yeah, Shifty.
Okay. Secondly, are you
Not at
are you
all.
currently going out?
I'm currently not even touching her in
Done.
the slightest.
Stole his car.
Actually,
Is she gonna text you at some point? And can I intercept those texts?
actually, I have another missus. I have like a. She's not a missus. This other one is a friend. But this one, I have a missus, and she was like, I was like, look, if you text me, I'm on the phone. Like you might get a phone call, and I'm really scared because the last time I was here, you guys called fucking Marina. And like,
I didn't call her.
oh, you didn't make that phone call? No, I didn't deal with fucking
Effectively
goddamn
ended that
bitch dad for like
relationship.
days and days after that. Yeah, and I was like, if you get a
You
phone
gave
call,
me the phone.
You cried on the podcast!
Yeah.
You cried.
I'm not giving you this one. She's too nice. She's really like this girl. You know what she did yesterday? This girl. I don't know how
She
you do.
dates you,
Hey,
so-
look, wait, all of you, like you're all. But like, what are we? Like, I want to say like you're really nice.
That's
you know?
kind of a compliment.
No,
that is
coming
a
from him, it
That's
is.
common. So the other day she went home and she has to get rest. She's been tired. So she was like, "Are you home?" She's like, "No." And I was like, "Where the fuck did you go? What are you doing?" She's like, "Well, I got an email that the soup kitchen needed help, and I went over and like helped for 2 hours, and then I'm coming home now." It's like you went to a soup kitchen just to fucking help. Like I won't even serve my roommates, and you're serving fucking homeless
Wow,
people.
look at that. He's nice
He
people.
usually goes, he's online.
I'm sorry that you weren't there to get the free food.
Oh, you were
home.
online at the soup kitchen. I get it.
But yeah, so now I'm like,
I feel worse.
I'm talking to her who's far too fucking nice for me, and I don't know what. And like, I'll let you call her. You want to call her? She speaks fucking super Spanish accent. It's gonna be very awkward.
That means Spanish.
That's all right. I got Renee, and my wife is here to speak Spanish.
Oh yeah, you want to say some hola? You want to see this? It'll be really funny. I don't give a fuck. Whoa!
Let's get this email done. Tiger, do you sporadically do anything?
What? Sporadically?
He used it, thesaurus, on that one. That's not him.
Has anyone
Tiger's answer is all right.
has anyone received sexual pleasure of some sort in a movie theater?
I have.
Movie theater, no.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got thrown at Madison Square Garden once for getting a fucking blowjob. she was 26 and I was 15.
What were you watching?
Wow. So we were watching like some celebrity fucking basketball tournament. And the security guards caught us.
How do you even buy tickets to that?
I don't know.
She announced that.
She had tickets for this thing. She was like, "You want to go to that?" I was like, "Yeah, okay, I'm 15. Let's go." And then we went. And she was fucking, and like all of a sudden, like the security guards were like, "You guys gotta go." And then they realized they were like, "This dude looks young enough to be your son, but you're blowing him, so you're going to jail." And she was like, "Fuck you!" And then we just bounced.
Did she get?
Wait, how did she get past them? How'd you get
We just walked out.
Did she pick up your little 15-year-old body and throw it?
No, I was like,
I was like, all right. And then the Benny Hill song came on.
I was just walking with her, and I was like, "Gotta go." And then we fucking
Wait,
bounced.
where were you though? It's not
Madison
like you
Square Garden.
Yeah, yes, but I mean like you're like sitting in the
Upper deck,
seats.
upper
There's
deck.
people in front
Upper
of you,
deck,
people behind you.
we were upper deck. It was very. There was nobody there.
Celebrity basketball games.
Yeah, there's nobody there, so we were up top by ourselves.
Who were some of the celebrities in this basketball?
Fucking know. I'm 15-year-old. Some girls pulling my dick out. Like I'm gonna pay attention.
Oh, so as soon as you guys sat down,
Yeah, she just was like, "Kimmy, I'm gonna do this." And I was like, "All right, let's do it." Yeah.
So you
I think I was drinking a beer, eating
You
some
were there for
popcorn.
like 30 seconds.
No, I was there for a little while.
Oh.
I think maybe like I think it was like a first quarter, but it was a little bit. And then like I didn't get to blow the load. She was fucking goddamn security guards busted in on like fucking good
They
time.
busted their load on you.
Yeah.
Well, you know, because you only saw.
You understood.
You only got
told
to
the
I don't want
story.
to understand that.
You only got to see like
You never told the story.
I've
on the
never told the
podcast.
story
No.
about fucking. When I was 15, I met a girl in. I'm 33 now, so it's fucking AOL chat room for all you youngins. I met a girl in the AOL chat room.
Youngins.
And we started yapping, blah, blah, and all of a sudden she was like, "I'm coming to visit you in New York." I was like, "All right, cool, let's hang out." So she comes over, I disappear from my parents'
She
house.
gets tickets to a celebrity basketball tournament.
No, this is when after she moved here. That's old.
Why she moved
So
here to see you?
fucking listen to the story, asshole!
he's a
Jesus fucking Christ, I'm taking another cigarette so I can tell this story. So I'll be real quick about it. So she fucking comes here. I disappear from my house, right? My parents' house, like I'm out. I meet her. Me and my boy pick her up at the fucking airport. We go back.
Your boy when you're 15 years old.
My boy, he was 17 years
Your boy Skippy?
No, my boy. His name was Abid. He was a Punjabi devil.
Abid?
Yeah. So we went, pick her up, bring her home, blah, blah, bing, bang. We go to the city. Next thing you know, we're staying in a hotel room. I'd never had sex before. So I bought some drugs at Times Square, and I bought some weed, and it turned out to be laced with dust. So the entire night,
Wait, so at 15 years old you bought weed in Times Square?
yeah, you remember that? We could do that.
I'm just saying. No, you said drugs.
Drugs, yeah, I bought some weed in Times Square, yeah.
okay.
So I bought this weed in Times Square, and we're fucking down there. So we go back to the room, and she's drinking, and like, I can't drink that, I didn't drink. So I'm soaking this weed, laced with dust, she smokes a little of it, and it was the biggest disaster ever. I couldn't get hard, she couldn't get wet, it was just a fucking disaster. So then like the next day, we're all around, all over the place, long story short, after a couple of days, she tells me, "Hey, guess what? I'm married." I was like, "Oh, great. All right, whatever." I go home. So then my mom is like, "Who the fuck is this bitch?" And I'm like, "Who?" And her husband had found my phone number from her fucking phone bill, and is calling my house, being like, "Blah blah." My mom is screaming at her on the phone, like, "What did you do to my baby? What did you do to my baby?" And my dad's going like, "Good job." Meanwhile, like, it comes to me while I'm like, I was literally upstairs playing video games with my little brother, and like, "You need to come downstairs and have a talk." I'm like, "What's up?" She's like, "Who's Janine?" And I'm like, "This broad I was just banging. She's old."
15 years old.
Yeah.
Broad I was banging.
So then so whatever happens, I talked to her husband on the phone, that was even better. And he was like, "I know what you did." I'm like, "You live in California, what the fuck are you gonna do?" And he looked like Opie from Andy Griffith's show. He said, "What the fuck are you gonna do? You
Is it
Opie?"
Ron
Like,
Howard?
"Fuck, like, come out of here, you faggot, like, I'll get you, like, you're good." So he didn't do anything, obviously. And then she moved out here. And she lived in Queens, and we started dating. And I almost banged her and her roommate at the same time. Almost.
So wait. You're 15-year-olds and you started
I think when
dating.
she moved out, I was probably 16 when she got here, yeah.
Okay.
And we dated, but it was very awkward because I was 16. I was a raver, so I wore like the big pants with the sheets in them. And she was like,
That Tony still wears.
he's got females checked off, you know? But fucking, it was, yeah. And then I dated her for a while, and it was very weird. Every weekend I would just leave my parents' house and go stay with her in Queens in an apartment for the weekend. And just fucking, she'd lick my asshole. It was great, you know? Like
Like you did.
So that's why you have a problem with assholes. You would try.
No, I love assholes. I just look when you're gaping. Who wants to look at a gaping asshole? It's
But
disgusting.
you don't mind someone playing around with your leather Cheerio.
Oh, you want to fucking look up in there? Get at it. You haven't lived. You had a girl lick your butt. I'm
Is
sorry.
this email over?
Ted Business again. His friend comes on Ted Business. Ever see no?
Tony just looked at her there. She said no.
It's enough of you.
He just told the kid, I had enough of you.
Is there anything left in that email?
You brought him on the show,
The
man.
craziest, the weirdest thing about that whole story to me is celebrity basketball.
I'm with you.
She worked for
By the way, and you only saw 5
no,
minutes.
no,
What
no.
a waste of like $8.50.
She worked. No, I didn't pay for it. She worked for like some weird ticket agency.
my God, we're never gonna get
And
out
she
of
was
here.
like, we have. She worked for this weird ticket agency. And she was like, I have free tickets to this thing. And I was
Weird
like, all right,
ticket
cool.
agency.
So I was like, I don't know.
You know, they told you, but I gotta tell you right now, like what I'm picturing right now as he's telling the story is if anybody's ever watched Drunk History,
Yes.
you know, like I'm seeing it all acted out in my head.
Sweet song of statutory rape.
I got to rape. Yeah, you fucking raped me, man. I'm a victim.
done?
I'm a victim. He's just pissed because he knows the story already.
He's the victim, and that's what $1 Million Lives is about. Basically, because he came in her eyeball and he realized that he may be able to get $1 million.
Actually, it was the hair. It was the hair.
Oh, really?
$1 Million Guys.
I was trying to make your book more interesting, man.
I'm going to power through these questions so just we can get this over with.
It's always cranky.
Babyface, do you often shop at yard sales?
Welcome to the podcast.
I think he's getting texted. He's got to go home right now. Where are you?
Well, he's texting a lot, so maybe that's it.
Where are you?
He put a ring on the finger and now he's gotta go home.
You better come home now. Take care of
Look
me.
at him
Don't be
stop.
there.
Ooh, he's getting mad. He's getting
Yeah,
mad.
he's getting fucking feisty about
That's
it.
his fiance you're talking about.
Whoa.
Would anyone want to eat a meal Tony has cooked? Absolutely not.
How the fuck do you know?
I don't have to know. I don't want to.
He probably.
Poorly? I didn't know you.
Very
Tony actually
desperate.
said to me today.
Portly?
Tony actually said to me today. He said, which I found very funny. I gotta figure out a way how to cook a meal on the podcast. It came out of nowhere. So, yeah, I would.
There's your 100th episode right
It's
there.
gonna be good. The guy likes to eat. It's gonna taste.
Eating contest.
His fried donuts.
Oh, yes.
Fried donut.
I'm not saying I'll
I learned how
survive
to
it,
make
but I'm sure
donuts.
it'll be delicious.
I learned how to make donuts recently. It's actually quite something.
Did you? All right.
Yeah. It's fucking exciting.
Donuts?
What are the questions we got, Tiger?
Well, what is one food no one can live without?
Bacon.
Pizza.
Cheese, French fries.
Burger.
Penises.
Babyface said Chinese food. Everybody hear that?
You really went Chinese food?
I like Chinese food.
Just an observation, there's been a lot of Asian racism in the last podcast. Well, wait to hear this one. That's the end of the email.
Hello.
Thanks for nothing, Chris.